welcome back to my channel. So today we are back with another conspiracy theory. This is a theory that I 110% believe in, and if you're a member of the Barb Squad, I'd click off now. I 1,000,000% believe that Nicki Minaj is trying to bring down every other female rapper in the game. And when she started picking on my Cardi, she crossed the line. So I thought I would just bring some proofs and some facts to the theory. The first beef that I want to bring up from Nicki Minaj is her beef with Remy Ma. Now, I really like Remy, and to be honest, I didn't really know who she kind of was until I watched the reel. So why Nicki Minaj wants to take it there with Remy, I have no idea. So in early 2017, people started to pick up that Nicki was mentioning lines in her music that they believed related back to Remy Ma. Now, Remy Ma kind of doesn't play, and as you have probably heard the song She's There, she came back within, what was it, 24 hours and just slammed Nicki down in a 7-minute song, and she said, that's it, I'm not mentioning anything else about it. She went on to Wendy Williams and done like an interview, and Wendy asked her about it. She said, after this, I'm not talking about it again. I've said everything I want to say. I'm not talking about it again. I'm not giving this girl the light of day like anymore. Like, she's irrelevant to me kind of thing. And I respect Remy for that, because I just think Remy just doesn't actually care, which is what she said. But Remy did say, like, this girl was trying to stop people collabing with me, stop me from winning awards, stop my money, like stop me from being able to attend red carpets and events that she was attending. She would basically say, if you're going to invite Remy, I'm not coming. Remy Ma did go on to say she's done this to a lot of other females in the industry. I will leave the link to Sheetha down below, because let me just say, Remy shut it down, and Wendy was like, I don't know how Nicki's gonna come back to you on this, and Remy was just like, she doesn't need to, because I'm not responding to it after this. Like, it's done. On my part, it's done. If she wants to come back and say something to me, go ahead, but I have said everything I want to say, and believe me, she said all she needed to say and more. The second beef from Nicki Minaj was with Mariah Carey. I don't understand why this chick is going after legends like Mariah Carey and Lil Kim. Like, have you lost your mind? These women have been in the game for like 10, 15 years longer than you. Just accept it. One thing I can't deal with Nicki Minaj is like the way she entitles herself as an icon and a queen and a legend. Like, no, wait to be given that title by someone. You don't just entitle yourself, like, you have to earn that. So the Mariah and Nicki beef stemmed from Mariah believing that she was going to be the only female judge on American Idol, and then what she had said is later on, like when they got closer to the shows, they added Nicki in, and Mariah was like, well, okay, whatever. Like, she kind of just rolled with it. She wasn't expecting it, but she kind of just rolled with it. And then apparently it's the same kind of thing. It's like all the behind the scene things that we don't see. So what really kind of set the argument off with them, I think there's actually clips of it on YouTube, and if there is, I'll leave it down below because it's quite funny, is there was a country singer that went into one of the auditions, and 3 other judges, Randy, Mariah, and I'm not sure who the other guy is, but I know he's a country singer, and they started questioning the girl about it because she made a comment about being country, and Nicki Minaj was sitting there rolling her eyes, being like, why are you questioning this girl about being country? And then one thing led to another, and she was like, Mariah was like, I have the right to do that, that's my critique. And Nicki Minaj storms off the judges panel and says, you're right, maybe I can't beeping help her, maybe I should just get off the panel. She has to make it all about her. It's like, Nicki, stop. Nicki Minaj did go on Ellen because, as we all know, Nicki Minaj likes to kiss Ellen's butt, and she then said she believed that Mariah never wanted her on the panel, and obviously as a result she felt uncomfortable about it. Beef number 3 is Lil Kim. Now, why would you, when you're trying to go into the music business, trying to be a hip-hop queen, trying to be a hip-hop female rapper, why are you gonna come after Lil Kim? Lil Kim is like the dynasty of rap. She's the dynasty of female rap. Like, she is an OG original legend. Like, I don't understand why Nicki Minaj thought that it would be okay to start dissing Lil Kim. The story from Lil Kim goes that Lil Kim was due to go into business with a rapper called Slim, and he was the co-founder of Cash Money, Young Money. As we know, in the early 2000s they were big, and they were coming out with, ooh baby, opposite to you like glue, game. They were a big dynasty and they were bringing like rap back and R&B and hip hop back. And Lil Kim was due to go into business with them and partner with them. And what happened apparently is that Slim wanted to put Lil Kim on a song, so he sent her over the track. She sent back the rhyme in literally like a few hours or a few days or whatever, and she never heard back from him. And she was like, look, I'm not stupid. I know that you've probably got someone else, knowing it was probably Nicki. I know that you've probably got someone else on this that you want to do. That's fine. That's fine. If you want to put someone else on it, that's fine. But make sure it's good, because it's going to be great for female rap. If you've got an amazing female rap artist, make sure whoever you put on this, just please make sure it's good, because it will be great for the female rap game, which was practically dead at this point. The song comes out, it's a complete flop. I don't know what song it was, but apparently it was a complete flop. And shortly after, she says that she starts hearing Nicki Minaj start spitting like Lil Kim. Now, I would agree with that. I do think there was a stage in Nicki's career when she was trying to be like Kim, sound like Kim. Kim was very provocative, and a lot of the things you'd see Nicki Minaj do now, like the anaconda and all of that, is very Lil Kim-esque. Like, Lil Kim would get on stage in like tiny shorts and like a small crop top, and she'd be very like ratchet, but she would carry it in a good way. And she said that she felt like they were studying her. Lil Kim felt like they were studying her so that Nicki Minaj could kind of be like her. Lil Kim described Nicki Minaj as catty. She described her as basically stirring up things behind the scenes. So she would come in interviews and things and be very sweet and very innocent and very like playing to the people who are interviewing her and to the cameras. But behind the scenes, she said, look, she's not a horrible artist, but you know, she's not a very nice person. And Lil Kim also said that she just wants to be the only female. She wants to be on her own, because apparently there was a song where they could have both been on it together. They could have both stood on the cover next to each other and basically promoted female empowerment and female togetherness, and Nicki Minaj didn't want to do it. Nicki Minaj wants to be on her own. She wants to be the only female rapper, and she wants to take everyone else down. Those were basically Lil Kim's words, and I have to say, I completely bloody agree with that. Kylie Jenner. Now this one is short and sweet and stupid, okay? So Nicki Minaj is, again, like I said, she's one of those people who can't accept other people's success, especially when it overshines her own. So what she kind of found out is that Travis Scott was going to have the #1 album after she released her entitled album Queen. Again, who does that? But whatever. Found out he was going to do it, and she went crazy. She was like, this is not fair. How can he get the #1 records when he's selling t-shirts and he's getting his girlfriend to post pictures with baby Stormy and saying that they're going to be on the tour with their tour tickets. Look, Nicki shines and whines about everything. Why don't you just get on with yourself and make music and promote your own music, and then maybe you would have a #1 album like Travis Scott. I'm not gonna lie, have I ever heard a Travis Scott song? I don't think so. I don't know who Travis Scott is, except that he's Kylie Jenner's boyfriend. I don't know. But obviously some people do know who he is, and some people are buying his music. Nicki, the cherry on the cake, the icing on the chocolate crispy cakes. This is when Nicki Minaj crossed the line for me. You do not come at my little Cardi B. You do not come at my Cardi. Okay, Nicki Minaj is trying to basically say about Cardi is what Lil Kim was saying about her, except when Lil Kim was saying it about Nicki, it was true. So Nicki Minaj is trying to say that when Cardi B was being asked who inspires her and who does she look up to in the rap game, Cardi B said, I don't really look up to anyone. I'm my own kind of idol. I inspire myself. She would always say that. She's always said that. I'm a big Cardi B fan. I've watched a lot of Cardi B interviews, so I know this. And Nicki Minaj took offense to that. Why? She took offense to that and was like, when people are asking her who's her inspiration, she should be saying me. I come before her in the rap game. It's like, okay, Nicki, but you two, prior to this motorsport song that you didn't even want to be on because she was going to be on it, you two never worked together. Like, you never gave her a helping hand up. Why has she got to mention you? She's not started because she started talking about her then and saying she's this, she's that, she never mentions me in the thing, and then she come out with this interview about motorsport and how they didn't want her to be on it, and I find that very hard to believe. I actually find that, like with Nicki Minaj, I feel like she does a lot of spiteful things behind the scenes that we don't see. We don't see the way she talks to stylists. We don't see the way she talks to event promoters. We don't see all of that behind the scenes stuff that the celebrities do see, that Remy Ma does see, that Lil Kim does see. And it's funny how each and every one of them have all said, A, she doesn't like to work with females, she doesn't want to promote female empowerment, she doesn't want to stand alongside a female, she wants to stand on her own. And B, how they've all said that she's tried to stop their money, stop people working with them, stop them being able to attend events. They've all said the same thing. They've all said it. Like, what happened at the Harper's Bazaar, I do think Cardi was provoked. But again, I think it's all behind the scenes, so we don't see it. And all of this evidence from a number of females, not to mention Miley Cyrus, Taylor Swift, Tiffany Haddish. She listened to her music, whatever. I still listen to her music. I just don't rate her as a person, and I would never stan her or follow her or fan her. Not in a million years. Not when I know, as a female, what she's doing to other female artists, especially other female artists that I really like. A conspiracy theory, it's fact, and I think I'd be so interested to hear what you think about this Nicki Minaj conspiracy. Do you think that she's trying to bring down all other female rappers in the game? I just do. I think it's a fact. I don't even think it's a theory. Please leave down below in the comments what you think. I'd be really interested to hear, because I know there's two sides, or sometimes 2 million sides to every story. And if you like this video and you want to see more just like this, hit the thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next week for another video. Bye!